Is Stephen King's brain a dead zone? He says it's, quote, beneath contempt for a blogger to attack his patriotism over a remark he made a month ago at a writer's symposium for high school students. Breathalyzer. It was there that King told the audience, if you can't read, you'll end up in the army. Here's the whole thing he said, quote, I don't want to sound like a public service ad on TV, but the fact is, if you can read, you can walk into a job later on. If you don't, then you've got the Army, Iraq, I don't know, something like that. It's not as bright. Mike, I go to you first, because you kind of like did military stuff. Isn't King being honest and saying what every snobby elitist thinks, that no educated, intelligent person would ever think of fighting for his country, because you could die?
Right, what a tool. It's essentially more leftist, elitist crap, and it's the typical, apparently from what he's saying, is implying that the Army or the military only takes in idiots, which is so offensive if you think about where he's going with that. But it's not surprising because that is the view that tends to be out there.
Yeah. Well, you know what the thing, I just think in the modern era, the idea of actually fighting for something in which you would die for something seems so alien to everybody because you have so many things. I like to think that 1,000 years ago you were willing to give your life for something because life sucked. You lived to be 25. It didn't matter if you, and your parents had 30 kids. Right. So if you died, it didn't matter. Shabani, I also think, isn't it weird that we live in a culture where people who write 3-minute pop songs or design $100 flip-flops are seen as smarter than people who operate machinery that's worth tens of millions of dollars, like jets.
Or write thriller books.
Yeah, right.
There's a caveat there. But it's all about the cha-ching, right? I mean, those people are smarter because they make a little bit more money. The challenge here is that, wasn't there an NFL player that went into the Army, too, or the military someday?
Yes.
Right? So again, that's a prime example of how it's not necessarily, centered on one certain society.
No, I do think it's money. It's like, why would you go into the Army if it doesn't, or military if it doesn't make you rich? Hey, Jessica, Stephen King, this is the guy who brought us Maximum Overdrive. Who's he to call anybody illiterate stupid heads?
My main man, Steve King. I mean, he's partially brain dead. Isn't that kind of like being mad at a retard for eating all the peanut butter in the jar?
Yeah, I mean, that could be. That could be.
Hey, I did that right before the show. Careful.
I'm sure you did.
Yes. You know, the thing, well, maybe he is. Do you think he's been injured since the accident?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him.
Really?
No. But I'm from Maine, though.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people ask me if I've met Stephen King, and I always say, Stephen King, met him? No, not even once. No, never.
So I've heard people tell me that you actually drove the van that hit him.
No, I think that person's dead.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
really?
I heard.
You know, with the bow, she's like a really sinister flight attendant. I like it, though. I find it incredibly arousing. Hey, Bill, do you agree, because I know you're a left-wing pinko, do you agree with Stephen King and think joining the military is only for suckers?
I don't, Greg. And, well, first of all, my dad joined the military, and he's a very successful, smart man. Yes. But, I'm more am amused by how he said it rather than what he said. I mean, let's look. You missed the last best part. He goes, Iraq, I don't know, something like that. It's not as bright. So that's my little commercial for that. This guy's an award-winning writer, Greg. I think there was something wrong with him after he got hit by that van.
Yeah,
that was not eloquent.
Yes, in fact, he did say, if you don't, then you got the Army.
Yeah.
So either you join the Army or you become an Iraqi.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
So you was for material right there.
So, Jessica, I think you hit the nail on the head. There's something wrong with his brain.
Well, again, technically it's the van on the head.
He's also a raging alcoholic from all the stories that I read. I mean, maybe
he did used to like the cocaine.
Yeah, he loved all things that were good.
Including peanut butter,
right? Great
she pointed out.
Yeah, he loved all things that were good. All right, from asinine authors to